Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. Our starting point is the Philippines and China's return to talks aimed at easing tensions over the issues on the West Philippine Sea. This comes 2 weeks after June 17 incident where China Coast Guard harassed Philippine Navy troops on a resupply mission to the BRP Sierra Madre in the Ayungin Shoal. The two sides convened a ninth meeting of their bilateral consultation mechanism on the South China Sea in Manila on Tuesday. The Philippine delegation was led by Department of Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Maria Teresa Lazaro, while the Chinese delegation was led by Vice Foreign Minister Chen Xiaodong. The Department of Foreign Affairs described the discussion as frank and constructive. Lazaro says Manila would remain relentless in protecting its interests and upholding its sovereignty, sovereign rights, and jurisdiction in the West Philippine Sea. The DFA adds both sides recognize the need to restore trust, rebuild confidence, and create conditions conducive to the productive dialogue and interaction. The two countries also discussed their respective positions on Ayungin Shoal and affirmed their commitment to de-escalate tensions without prejudice to their respective positions, and agreed to continue discussions to find a mutually acceptable resolution to the issues. Meanwhile, ranking Philippine and Chinese officials on Monday met to discuss mutual concerns, including transnational crimes. The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission, chaired by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, said China, represented by Ambassador Wang Hilian, expressed appreciation for Manila's action to counter illegal offshore gambling and to rescue several Chinese nationals. The Chinese embassy in Manila has also been actively collaborating with their Philippine counterparts on the issue. PAOK says this mutual support demonstrates the commitment and determination of both countries to curb transnational organized crime effectively. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. welcomed Cebu Pacific's multi-billion-dollar aircraft acquisition plan from Airbus. It is the largest aircraft order in the Philippine aviation history. In a courtesy call in Malacanang, the president lauded the initiative of Cebu Pacific, saying it is a very good sign for the Philippine economy. Cebu Pacific has signed a binding memorandum of understanding with Airbus to purchase up to 152 A320neo aircrafts for $24 billion. Cebu Pacific Chief Executive Officer Michael Zook says this move signifies a strong confidence in the Philippine economy. He adds the deal will be a significant milestone for the local airline industry and a proof of the airline company's commitment to boost the development of the country. Cebu Pacific officials, led by Lance Gokongwei, President and CEO, JG Summit Holdings Incorporated, which owns Cebu Pacific, informed President Marcos of their investment plans and the need for government support to maintain competitiveness in the Philippine aviation industry. Commission on Elections Chairperson George Erwin Garcia sees the Senate post to be vacated by incoming Education Secretary Sonny Angara will not be filled up anytime soon. Garcia noted several factors that hinder the holding of special elections, such as the Comelec's lack of funds. He says special elections will cost the Commission around 13 to 15 billion pesos. Garcia also said the time frame between a special election and the 2025 midterm elections is too short. However, special election is likely in January next year if the Senate calls for it. Once Angara assumes a post as the DepEd chief, Garcia says his Senate seat is automatically vacant until the end of his term on June 30, 2025. He adds Angara cannot return to the Senate if he resigns as the DepEd chief. The 2025 midterm elections include the election of 12 new senators. The Philippine National Police reports a 35% decrease in the number of cybercrime complaints this year compared to those recorded in 2023. PNP spokesperson Police Colonel Jean Fajardo cited data from the Anti-Cybercrime Group, which noted a decrease in cybercrime cases from January 1 to June 27. On the other hand, cybercrime complaints increased by 21.8% for the first quarter of 2024 compared to the same period in 2023. The PNP says the spread of cybercrimes was due to the increased online activity, sophisticated tactics of cyber criminals, and the public's lack of awareness on crimes that occur online. Fajardo advised the public to be vigilant on cyber crimes. Earlier, PNP Chief Police General Romel Marbil said the police already intensified its campaign against cyber crimes, particularly the establishment of anti-cyber crime desks in all police stations. In other news, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. received in Malacanang Vatican's foreign minister who brought Pope Francis' message to the country. In his courtesy call on Marcos on Tuesday, Vatican Secretary for Relations with States Archbishop Paul Gallagher relayed the Holy Father's greetings to Marcos, the Catholic Church in the Philippines, and the Filipino people. Gallagher relayed the Pope's appreciation to Filipinos for their contributions to the Church not only in the Philippines but wherever they bring their faith around the world. Marcos also conveyed his good wishes to the Pontiff as he highlighted the vibrant diplomatic ties between the Philippines and the Holy See. Archbishop Gallagher is on a 5-day visit to the Philippines. Before meeting the president, the Archbishop held a meeting with Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo. According to the Presidential Communications Office, Gallagher will participate in the plenary session of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines in Malaybalay, Bukidnon today. The Philippines and the Vatican established diplomatic relations 73 years ago on April 8, 1951. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account, via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph, under Pna News. I am Stephanie Civiliano, and this is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.